Hello, I want to specially welcome you all to today's Mind Therapy section. We are going to be observing 15 minutes Mind Therapy. I'm going to be reading out jokes to you. So if you hear anyone that cracks you up, please feel free to laugh out loud. Good. So let's go. So the number one joke, like the first joke I'll be reading out to you today, is titled Rat Problem. Rat Problem. I read. I'm in a big trouble. Mr. A said I'm in a big trouble, and Mr. B said, "What is that?" Mr. A now said, "I saw a mouse in my house." Mr. B now said, "Oh well, all you need to do is use a trap." Mr. A said, I don't have one." Mr. B said, "Well then, buy one." Mr. A responded, "Can't afford one." Mr. B now said, "I can give you mine if you want." Mr. A then said, "That sounds good." Mr. B said, "Okay, all you need to do is just use some cheese in order to make the mouse come to the trap." Mr. A now said, "I don't have any cheese." Mr. B said, "Okay then, take a piece of bread and put a bit of oil in it and put it in the trap." Mr. A now said, "I don't have oil." Mr. B now said, "Well, then put only a small piece of bread." Mr. A now said, "I don't have bread." Mr. B now said, "Then what's the mouse doing in your house?" Yeah, that's the right question. What's it then doing in your house when you don't have all those things that the mouse desire, what they eat? So what are they doing there? Are they this thing with you or something? Wow. So that was hilarious anyways. So the next joke here is titled "You Can't Sleep in the Class." You can't sleep in the class. So I read. Abu's teacher was teaching chemistry in the class when she suddenly spotted Abu sleeping at the back. Teacher now said, "Abu, you know you can't sleep in my class." Abu now responded, "I know, but maybe if you were just a little quiet, I could." That Abu's guys. I don't know his problem. Alright, let's move on. The next joke here is titled First Love. First Love. I read, Am I the first man you have ever loved?" He said. "Of course," she answered. "Why do men always ask the same question?" That's all. Hey, that was hilarious. The man asked, "Am I the first man you have ever loved?" The girl responded, "Yes." And she now went ahead to say, "Why do men always ask the same question?" How did you get to know that men always ask the same question if you have never dated one or if you have never had any contact with one? That's like you just exposed yourself. Like that's just what happened there. She just literally exposed herself by giving two responses that contradict themselves, that contradict each other. So the next joke here is titled Speeding. I repeat, speeding. Officer. Now it's officer speaking. "You were speeding." And the man said, "No, I wasn't." Officer now said, "Yes, you were. I'm giving you a ticket." The man said, "No, but I wasn't speeding." The officer said, Tell that to the judge." The officer gives the man the ticket. The man now said, "Would I get another ticket if I called you a jack?" Officer said, "Yes, you would." The man now said, "What if I just thought that you were?" The officer now responded, I can't give you a ticket for what you think. The man now said, okay, fine. I think you are a jerk. Do your work. That was indirectly insulting him and saying what he meant to say in an indirect way. Whew, that was hilarious, So let's continue. So the next one here is titled Argument. Now I read. Abbas and his wife were arguing about man and woman, who is greater. The wife now said, men are the head, but women are the neck. Without the neck, the head cannot stand. Men were created out of dust, but women were created out of flesh, and flesh is stronger than the dust. Finally, anything men do, a woman can do better. And in the life of any successful man, there is a woman. Abbas now said, like that now, the husband now said, okay, my turn. A woman is not complete without a man, because you cannot spell woman without man. You cannot spell you cannot spell she without he, nor Mrs. without Mr., nor Madam without Adam. And why is it that we say amen in the church instead of a woman? Who is more persuasive? This one took me like their opinions are valid, the both statements are valid. Like I appreciated both, they are top notch. Like they both are invaluable, full of sense. So I can't take away one for the other. They both made sense. That was wisdom, wisdom. So the next joke here is titled Abbas and the White Man. I read, black man, excuse me. I read, black man Abbas and a white man were seated on a plane. Abbas had a bunch of bananas, while the white man had the monkey. Abbas waited to go to the toilet. So he said to the white man, please watch over my bananas while I'm gone. He came back and found out that the bananas were all gone. The white man pointed at the monkey and said, your brother, the monkey, ate all of them. Okay? I was smiled and said nothing. Minutes later, the white man said, please hold my monkey while I pee. He came back and met the monkey dead. He asked Abbas what happened, and he replied, this is family matter, please stay out of it. Oh, this is disheartening. If you were the owner of the monkey, what would be your reaction? Let's have your response in the comment section. Thank you as you respond. Now the next joke here is titled Husband Names. The names wives call their husband nowadays are according to the money the man gives his wife. Did you get this part? I repeat. The names wives call their husbands these days are according to the money the man gives his wife. Now let's go. We have like numbers. We have like it's numbered. We have from 1 to 6. So I'm going to be taking them one after the other. So let's go. Number 1. A wife who gets 100,000 naira or to 150 will call her husband daddy. Daddy. That's for wife that gets 100 to 150. Now for number 2, a wife that gets 50 to 40 will call her husband honey. Honey. Number three, a wife that gets 20 to 15 will call her husband darling. Number four, a wife that gets a 10,000 to 5,000 naira calls her husband by the first son's name. Example, Papa Neka. Number five, a wife that gets 1,000 naira to 500 calls her husband by his first name. Example, Uchenna or Emeka. Number six, so if you have a wife, so if your wife gets 300 to 50, what would be the name? What would be the name she would call her husband? Please, we want you to comment in this comment section. Oh, this is hilarious. But why on earth will a man give a wife 300? Like, what would that do for the woman? It's better off not to give her any money at all, because 300 naira is like giving like no money, because it cannot solve a problem. Is that one transport or what? It's not really enough for transportation. So I don't think we have men that gives 300. In this situation, maybe the man cannot even give at all. Then what's 300? Do you want, is it for chingom or what? That one cannot do anything at all. But that's not that's by the way. But the main thing here is this: we have women that really loves their husband, and they understand that if a man is not giving them money at a particular time, that does not really mean that the man doesn't care for the family. It could be that the man at the particular point in time does not really have enough to care for the family at that point. Do you understand? So if you are in a family where the man is not being supportive, just know that it's momentary. It's not deliberate. Because if the man gets, if the money is actually coming, the man definitely will freely give and freely care for the family. So when a man is not giving to the family, please, women, wives, be respectful regardless, and pray and know that one day the story will change and money will start coming in. Okay? Wow, that's cool. So let's move on. The next one here is titled. The next joke here is titled "Effects of WhatsApp on English Language." Now I read, and this is a conversation between two friends called Musa and Dora. Now listen. Musa now said, "Hi there," to Dora. Dora did not respond. Dora responded actually. She responded, but she responded with a question mark. Someone is saying hi and you're responding with a question mark. The Musa guy now said again. The Musa guy dropped another message. How are you? Dora responded with another question mark. Four questions mark this time around. The Musa guy now chatted again, saying, missing me. Dora now responded again with a question mark. Musa also typed, I'm not feeling well. Dora responded with a question mark. Musa also typed, how are you today? Dora responded with a question mark. Musa typed, are you busy? Dora responded with a question mark. Musa said, why? What are you doing? What are you doing? She also responded with a question mark. Musa typed, is there anyone near you? She responded with a question mark. Musa now went ahead to type, why don't you reply in words? Why are you using samey faces? She also responded with a question mark. Musa now typed, I heard he failed in English. Dora now responded, who told you? Is it impossible? I went to saw the results yesterday. I passed anyway. Mosana said, let's go back to study, please. Dorana said, okay, yeah, fine. God bless you. Thank you so much. This is where we're going to be ending today's Smart Travel section. I hope I made you laugh. To meet again in the next one. Thank you and bye bye.